My beloved brothers and sisters, not every enemy stands in front of you with anger. Some enemies stand beside you with a smile. They greet you, they speak to you, they sit with you, but deep inside their heart, they carry discomfort toward your existence. You may not see it immediately, but their behavior slowly reveals what their tongue hides. Allah has warned us in the Quran that what people conceal in their hearts is often far greater than what they show with their mouths. This is why awareness is not weakness. Awareness is protection. Today, you will discover the 5 clear behaviors that people who secretly hate you cannot hide, so that you protect your heart, protect your peace, and protect your relationship with Allah. 1. They feel disturbed when Allah blesses you. My brothers and sisters, one of the clearest and most painful signs is when someone feels uncomfortable with your success, your happiness, or your blessings. When Allah gives you something beautiful, whether it is peace in your heart, progress in your career, respect from others, or new opportunities in your life, a sincere person will naturally feel happy for you. Their heart will feel light and their words will carry warmth. But a person who secretly hates you will react differently. Their energy will suddenly change. Their excitement will disappear. Their response will feel forced and unnatural. You may notice that when you share good news, they quickly change the topic. Or they give you a dry response like okay or good without real emotion. Sometimes they may even try to minimize your achievement by saying things like, it's not that special, or let's see how long it lasts. They do this because your blessing creates discomfort inside their heart. It reminds them of what they do not have. And instead of fixing themselves, they silently resent you. Allah describes this exact behavior in the Quran when He says, if good touches you, it distresses them. But if harm strikes you, they rejoice at it. This is a powerful reminder from Allah so you can understand human nature clearly. A person who truly loves you wants to see you rise. They make dua for your success and feel proud of your growth. But a person who secretly hates you feels disturbed by your elevation because your success exposes their insecurity and their lack of inner peace. Understand something deeply, my brothers and sisters. Their discomfort does not reduce your blessing, and their hatred does not block your rizq. Because rizq comes only from Allah. No human being has the power to stop what Allah has written for you. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us that even if the entire world gathered together to stop your blessing, they would never succeed unless Allah allowed it. So never feel guilty for being blessed. Never hide your progress to protect someone else's ego. Always remain humble. Always thank Allah. And always remember that your blessings are a gift from Him, not from people. When you focus on gratitude instead of fear, Allah increases you even more and protects your peace from the negativity of others. 2, they subtly try to discourage you. My brothers and sisters, another clear sign of someone who secretly hates you is that they try to discourage you in quiet and indirect ways. They do not always attack you openly, but they slowly weaken your confidence through their words, their tone, and their attitude. Instead of supporting your goals and encouraging your growth, they plant seeds of doubt in your mind, so you begin to question yourself. For example, when you share your plans, your dreams, or your ambitions, they may respond with negative statements disguised as concern. They may say things like, "Are you sure you can handle this?" Or, "This is very difficult, maybe it's not for you." Or, "Many people fail in this, don't get your hopes too high." On the surface, these words may sound like advice, but deep inside, they are not trying to protect you, they are trying to limit you. They are trying to make you afraid of your own potential. A person who truly loves you encourages you even when things look difficult. They remind you that Allah is capable of opening doors that seem impossible. They increase your hope, not your fear. But a person who secretly hates you feels uncomfortable with your progress. So they try to stop you before you move forward. They want you to remain in the same place because your growth makes them feel insecure about their own life. Allah reminds us in the Quran to rely on Him and not on people, because people can mislead you with their opinions, but Allah never misguides those who trust Him. When you put your trust in Allah, you realize that no human being has the authority to define your limits. Only Allah knows your true potential. So protect your dreams, my brothers and sisters. Be careful who you share your goals with, because not everyone wants to see you succeed. Listen to those who remind you of Allah, those who increase your confidence, and those who sincerely want good for you. And most importantly, Trust Allah more than you trust the doubts of people, because Allah is the one who opens doors no one can close. 3. They feel peace when you struggle. My brothers and sisters, one of the deepest and most painful signs that someone secretly hates you is not what they do when you are strong, but what they feel when you are weak. Because the truth of the heart is revealed not during your success, but during your struggle. When you face hardship, when you go through pain, when you experience loss, a sincere person feels concern for you. Their heart feels heavy for you. They make dua for you. They want to see you recover, heal, and rise again. But a person who secretly hates you reacts differently inside, even if they hide it outside. Outwardly, they may pretend to care. They may say words like, "I'm sorry this happened to you," or "I hope things get better." But their energy does not match their words. Their heart feels calm seeing you struggle, because your struggle removes the discomfort they used to feel when you were rising. Your strength used to remind them of their weakness, but your hardship makes them feel equal again. Your fall gives them a false sense of peace, because now they no longer feel behind you. Sometimes they may even observe you more closely during your difficult moments, not to help you, but to see whether you will recover or remain down. They may talk about your struggle to others. They may highlight your failure. They may remind you of your mistake again and again, not to help you grow, but to keep you mentally trapped in that moment. This is because their heart does not want to see you rise higher than before. Allah warns us about such people in the Quran when He says, if something good happens to you, it distresses them. But if something bad happens to you, they rejoice at it. This verse reveals a painful reality about human nature, but it also protects you by helping you recognize who truly stands with you and who only stands near you. But my brothers and sisters, you must understand something very powerful. Your hardship is not your weakness. Your hardship is your test, and your test is your elevation. Allah does not test you to destroy you. Allah tests you to strengthen you, to purify you, and to raise your rank. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that every pain, every sadness, every hardship a believer goes through removes sins and brings them closer to Allah. This means your struggle is not your end. It is part of your transformation. Sometimes Allah allows you to struggle not only to strengthen you, but also to reveal people. Because during ease, everyone appears loyal, everyone appears kind, and everyone appears sincere. But during hardship, the reality of people becomes clear. You begin to see who genuinely cares for you and who only cared about your position, your success, or your strength. You may also notice that when you begin to recover and rise again, these same people become uncomfortable once more. Their peace existed only when you were down. Their comfort existed only when you were weak, because their peace was not based on love for you, but on comparison with you. So never allow your struggle to break your spirit. Never allow the reaction of people to define your worth. Your value does not decrease because you faced hardship. Your honor does not disappear because you went through pain. Allah sees your patience. Allah sees your strength. Allah sees your silent tears, and Allah promises that every hardship is followed by ease. Remember, my brothers and sisters, the one who truly loves you feels pain when you suffer and feels joy when you recover. But the one who secretly hates you feels peace when you fall and discomfort when you rise. So do not rely on people for emotional security. Rely on Allah, because Allah never abandons those who trust Him. Your struggle is not your end. Your struggle is the beginning of a stronger, wiser, and more elevated version of yourself, and no human being has the power to stop what Allah has decided to build within you. 4. They speak negatively about you when you are not present. My beloved brothers and sisters, one of the clearest and most dangerous signs that someone secretly hates you is not what they say in front of you, but what they say when you are not there. Because when you are present, their tongue is controlled by your presence, but when you are absent, their tongue is controlled by their heart. And the heart always reveals its truth when there is no pressure to hide it. A person who secretly hates you often cannot control the urge to speak negatively about you behind your back. They may criticize your character, question your intentions, or mention your mistakes in front of others. Sometimes they may disguise it as concern, saying things like, "I'm just worried about them," or "I don't think they are as good as people believe." But their intention is not to protect you. Their intention is to reduce your image in the eyes of others. They want people to see you as less valuable, less capable, or less deserving. This happens because your presence creates discomfort in their heart, and speaking about you becomes their way of releasing that discomfort. Instead of fixing their own heart, they try to lower your image so they can feel emotionally comfortable again. They believe that if they can reduce how others see you, they can reduce the insecurity they feel inside themselves. Allah warns us very clearly about this behavior in the Quran when He says, "Do not backbite one another. Would one of you like to eat the flesh of his dead brother? You would hate it." This powerful verse shows how serious backbiting is in the sight of Allah. It is not a small sin. It is a sign of a sick heart, a heart filled with jealousy, resentment, and hidden hatred. But my brothers and sisters, understand something very important. When someone speaks negatively about you behind your back, it does not reduce your value in the sight of Allah. In fact, it may increase your reward. The Prophet Muhammad warned us about a person who will come on the day of judgment with many good deeds, but because they spoke badly about others, insulted others, and harmed others with their tongue, their good deeds will be given away to those they wrong. This means the person who speaks badly about you is actually transferring their good deeds to you without realizing it. This is why you must never destroy your peace, trying to chase every rumor or defend yourself against every negative word. People who truly know your character will not be influenced by lies, and people who easily believe lies were never truly loyal to you in the first place. You do not need to prove yourself to everyone because Allah already knows your truth. Sometimes Allah allows people to speak badly about you as a test of your patience and as a protection from arrogance. It keeps you humble. It reminds you to rely on Allah instead of relying on people's praise, because people's opinions change constantly, but Allah's knowledge never changes. You may also notice that people who secretly hate you often smile at you in person but criticize you in private. They pretend to support you in front of others but question you behind your back. This behavior is a sign of insincerity. Their tongue shows one face, but their heart carries another. And Allah warns us about such people again and again because they are dangerous, not due to their words, but due to their hidden intentions. But my brothers and sisters, never respond to backbiting with backbiting. Never lower yourself to the level of those who speak from hatred. Respond with dignity. Respond with silence. Respond with trust in Allah. Because Allah is Al-Adl, the most just. He sees every word spoken. He hears every conversation held in secret, and He promises that justice will be done perfectly. Remember this deeply. People can damage your reputation among humans temporarily, but no one can damage your status with Allah unless you damage it yourself. Your honor comes from your relationship with Allah, not from the opinions of people. So focus on your character, focus on your sincerity, focus on your connection with Allah. Let people speak if they choose to speak. Their words do not define you. Their negativity does not reduce you. Because in the end, Allah is the only one whose judgment truly matters. And Allah never dhulms anyone even by the weight of an atom. 5. They pretend to support you but never truly stand with you. My beloved brothers and sisters, one of the most painful and dangerous behaviors of someone who secretly hates you is that they pretend to support you while their heart carries no real sincerity. This is not open hatred. This is hidden hatred covered with beautiful words. They present themselves as your well-wisher. They speak kindly to you. They give you the impression that they care about your success and your well-being. But when the moment comes when you truly need their support, their presence disappears and their words lose their meaning. You will notice that they are present when everything is easy, when everything looks good, and when supporting you requires no sacrifice. They will praise you when others are watching. They will agree with you when it is convenient. They will say things like, "I am proud of you," or "I am always with you." But when you face hardship, when you need real help, when you need someone to stand beside you, they suddenly become distant. They stop responding. They stop showing interest. They stop being available. This is because their support was never real. It was only an appearance, not sincerity. A sincere person stands with you during both ease and hardship. They support you even when there is nothing to gain. They make dua for you even when you do not know about it. Their loyalty is not dependent on your success. Their care is not dependent on your position. But a person who secretly hates you only supports you when it benefits their image or their ego. Their support exists only in words, not in action. And when action is required, their reality becomes clear. Allah warns us about such insincere behavior in the Quran. He describes people whose tongues say what their hearts do not believe. This is a sign of hypocrisy. And hypocrisy is more dangerous than open hatred, because open hatred is visible, but hidden hatred deceives you. It makes you trust someone who does not truly wish well for you. My brothers and sisters, understand something very important. Words are easy. Anyone can say supportive words. Anyone can pretend to care. But actions reveal the truth of the heart. Watch how people behave when you are weak, not only when you are strong. Watch who stands beside you when you have nothing to offer them. Because true loyalty is revealed during difficulty, not during comfort. You may also notice that such people avoid helping you grow. They do not guide you toward opportunities. They do not encourage your improvement. They do not celebrate your progress deeply. Their presence remains shallow, because their heart is not invested in your well-being. They may remain near you physically, but emotionally and spiritually, they are distant. But my beloved brothers and sisters, never let this reality fill your heart with bitterness. This is not meant to break you. This is meant to protect you, because Allah, in His wisdom, reveals people slowly, so you do not place your trust in the wrong hands. Allah removes insincere people from your inner circle, so your heart becomes attached to Him instead of being attached to unreliable people. Always remember that Allah is enough for you. When people fail you, Allah never fails you. When people abandon you, Allah remains with you. When people pretend to support you but disappear, Allah continues to guide you, protect you, and provide for you. So do not be afraid when people reveal their true nature. Do not feel weak when people show their insincerity. Instead, feel grateful that Allah protected your heart from relying on the wrong people. Because it is better to walk alone with sincerity than to walk with many people who secretly wish for your fall. Trust Allah completely, my brothers and sisters. Because when Allah is with you, you do not need the support of people whose hearts are not sincere, and Allah knows best. My beloved brothers and sisters, as we reflect on these 5 behaviors, understand that the purpose of this message is not to make you hate people, but to make you protect your heart and strengthen your trust in Allah. Because not everyone who walks beside you is walking with you, and not everyone who smiles at you carries sincerity for you. Allah, in His wisdom, allows you to see these signs so you do not place your emotional dependence on people who are not sincere. Remember this deeply. People who secretly hate you cannot harm your rizq, they cannot block your destiny, and they cannot stop what Allah has written for you. Their feelings exist within their hearts, but your future exists in the hands of Allah. And the hands of Allah are greater than the opinions, jealousy, or negativity of any human being. Allah says in the Quran, and if Allah helps you, none can overcome you. This means when Allah is with you, no hatred can destroy you, and no hidden enemy can defeat you. Do not respond to hidden hatred with hatred. Do not lower your character to the level of those who carry negativity. Instead, rise above it with patience, dignity, and trust in Allah. Protect your peace, protect your focus. Continue working on yourself, continue improving your character, and continue strengthening your relationship with Allah, because your true protection comes from Him alone. Sometimes Allah removes certain people from your inner circle not to punish you, but to protect you. Sometimes He reveals their true nature, so your heart detaches from people and attaches to Him. Because when your heart depends on Allah, you become unbreakable. You stop fearing people and you stop seeking validation from those who cannot benefit you. Always remember, my brothers and sisters, the one who truly loves you will make dua for your success, will support you sincerely, and will feel happiness when Allah blesses you. And the one who secretly hates you will reveal themselves through their behavior, no matter how carefully they try to hide it. So trust Allah completely. Walk forward with confidence. Do not fear hidden hatred, because Allah is the one who sees what is hidden and protects those who trust Him. And when Allah is protecting you, no one can truly harm you, and Allah knows best.